call our facilities committee meeting to order. It is 7:05. We're done. And the agenda tonight is, we sent out an RFP for custodial work, and we have that tonight to go over.
Facilities.
Facilities meeting. Yeah,
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. All right, I've given everybody, you should have a packet there. Has a matrix on it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, we sent it out, we had 6 responses. There was Gail did a matrix of what the prices were, whether or not they met the basic criteria that we asked for, like whether or not they attended the pre-bid, and whether or not they had their references, whether or not they had insurance and so on. So you'll see all that. So everybody met all that criteria. Okay. So obviously you can look in there. These are not ranked in any order. Okay. Just so you know, if you look at the top one, it says $12,550. When they wrote in the bid, that's what they wrote in. But that's the monthly rate. They went back and they made it an addendum and made it so that what the price actually comes out to is, you'll see at the bottom, it's $150,000. So if you look at the prices, they start at the low price is $137,736. High price is $166,000. Okay, that's about $30,000 difference. That's a big range. If you take out the lowest and the highest, then your range is about $12,000. There's different ways people do it. Some people throw out the high and the low and look at the middle, or you can just look at all of them. Okay, it doesn't make a difference. Also, I know that some people are concerned about what they're paid at. So I did call around to all of the vendors, and I asked them what the rate would be that they would be paying to their employees. That should be on your second page. No, be on your second page.
It's just the top.
Oh. Okay. The one would be what they charge us on the first grid. This is what they would charge us for extra work. When you look at this is what they're paying their employees. So if you want to know what they're going to pay their employees, so if you can look at that and look at what they're charging us, you might be able to determine, infer something from that. Okay. I did call around to on some of the references. Obviously, they put down references of people who were going to say good things about them. So when I called up their references, they said, yes, we worked with them. Okay. I did go through and I reviewed the different contracts, what they had. I have some information. If you have some questions about it or whatnot, I don't want to cloud it by saying, here's the things that I think are important, blah, 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 because that's up to you, whether or not. I did some information about some of them have been in business longer than others. Some have a bit of work in schools, others don't. Some are closer to us than others are far away. So whatever those questions are that you have, if I have the answer, I'll give you the answer, I'll tell you.
I was just wondering, number 4, where it says Eagle, and it says partial certification insurance question, what does it mean partial?
We didn't submit, we wanted 4, I believe it was 4 types of insurance, and they were missing one.
And we'll make Eagle, we'll make this. Okay. Eagle attached a schedule to their proposal that is not the same schedule that we gave to them. Okay? So, I don't know that it's a whole lot different, but they attached another schedule of what they would do. Like, we'll clean the carpet 3 times a week, we'll wash the windows every month, whatever. they attach a different schedule. If you wanted to go with Eagle, and if you wanted to go back then and say, will you accept the schedule that we gave you, my guess is they would probably say yes. I can't speak for them, but I will say their schedule that they have attached is not our schedule.
Does it make any difference that they worked in the school or not?
That they work in the school?
Yeah, you said some of them maybe have not had that experience in the school.
It's up to you. I mean, some of them, I mean, there are people that work in other industries, in healthcare and stuff like that, that may be where they're allowed to work in. Others do a lot of work in schools. I don't know if that's important to you or not.
Did the administration look at the other schedule that's being proposed to see if that's even feasible? Because if they're suggesting they wouldn't do it the way that we want, are we comfortable with their suggestions? I think that would be a big factor in whether or not we would agree to, whether or not we would even throw out their bid.
I didn't say you have to throw it out. I was making you aware that the schedule that they had attached is not exact, it's not our schedule.
Right, but if we ask them to do a schedule and they're sending us something different.
We didn't ask them to do a schedule.
Okay.
I gave them a schedule. I gave them a schedule, said, here's what we have. This is how much VCT, this is how much tile, this is how many bathrooms we have, this is how often I want you to clean them, this is what we want you to do. Everybody was given a schedule.
But
Okay?
their bid includes a different schedule.
They're, in their package, they have a different schedule.
Well, I may have been boilerplate, package that they.
Can I clarify one issue here? I'm trying to understand what went on with this particular, first of all, these are bids, right? You
Yeah.
put those out for bids?
Yeah.
Okay. You advised the bidders that there was a particular schedule that they had to meet,
Yes.
and this particular bid, they did not meet your schedule. Is that accurate?
They didn't say they didn't, but they included a different schedule in the agreement.
Well, then based on the documentation, they didn't meet the
So when we
specs.
ask them, is this bid
You
with our
can't.
schedule?
Can't.
You can't.
Okay.
Once you're in a bidding process, if you're requesting proposals, that's a different
It is
process. but-
proposal, it's proposals, it's not a bid, this is just services. So this is an RFP,
All right, so it's not a bid.
right?
Okay, so can we ask them then if this amount of work is for their bid, is the same cost for our schedule, or can the administration decide whether or not we want their schedule or our schedule? or-
Like, is their schedule
Look at
that
all of
much
that
better
and
than
tell
our
us, give us a
schedule?
recommendation on what you want us to
For
do.
bid?
If it's not a bid, then you've got some flexibility.
Like, are they making less or more recommendations from what we're doing now?
I didn't go through it because I don't know if you've seen the schedule. It's probably a 20-page document. I didn't go through and compare item for item for item. I noticed that they were different. Now, are they saying the same kind of things I'm going to do? Yes, but I don't know. And the question is, if everybody else was going by the schedule that I gave them, and they're not going by that schedule, is it apples to apples?
Right.
Again, with council, you guys can do, like, within certain guidelines, you can do what you want to do. I'm just
Right,
pointing
because
that out.
we can't compare their price if they're offering to do less work for this price and they're not willing to do the work that was requested, then their price is, then this price doesn't justify the same thing that the other ones do. So we need that information. So is that something, could you look into that situation, come back with a recommendation and look at how each of these companies is rated? Besides just their reviews, also, isn't there somewhere where we can see what these companies are rated? And then is that something that we can, is that something that we can come back with more information? And I think this is great for board members to digest, but then I think that would be helpful to have that additional information and then revisit this.
What about the partial too for them, with insurance? It says partial.
Because if it's missing one, does that mean they?
You know, it's one of those things, you can call them and say, hey, where's your fourth one? But I want to just, this is what was submitted, and to me, that's important. Just like the monthly rate versus the annual rate that we asked for, they didn't follow the directions. So I think that's
Well, it
important.
sounds to me
But you
like
do have
they're
flexibility
both-
to throw that away and do
They
what you
didn't
want.
send it
so.
out. That's what it sounds to me. They didn't, sounds to me that they didn't really go over your request for proposal. I mean, why would you send a different schedule? It's boilerplate.
Again, I can't speak for.
Nobody else took it seriously, it seems like they did.
Who does other schools out of the group?
Okay, you have, also there you see I gave you a list of the different references, the references for everyone. The only one I didn't include references for was Aramark, because I thought it was kind of redundant since I would be their reference. I mean, why am I gonna go ask other people what they think about Aramark? Still working here, you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna ask other people what they think, then I've been not doing something right. Yeah.
Why did you list this annual price of the $150,600 separately from the clean nets?
I did this, and it's because they submitted a monthly price, and then he emailed me and said, oh, I should have submitted an annual price. And I, as I said, I want to record exactly what was received here. You can overlook that and say, fine, that's an anomaly that we'll live with, but I wanted to see what was submitted.
Okay.
He filled it in instead of being the annual price is the monthly price. And then came back and gave us what the annual price
Is
is.
an annual, okay. Got it. I thought it was the $150,000 plus $1,250.
All right, I just went through it on some of the things here. There's, some of them, that interstate, you can see that they do a number of different schools, they probably do a lot of schools. Again, some of these I called references, I didn't necessarily get anybody to come back. Interstate, I called, there was a couple of people that did get back to me, Springfield Township got back to me, and there was another one, that got back to me, Jenkintown, they went there with Jenkintown about a year, okay? On QFS, I didn't call anybody on QFS because I didn't see anybody there. It looked like they were all, they're out of Brooklyn. They have nothing nearby. If we want to go with them, I could do more research, but they're basically a New York-based company. We would be way out there for them if you want to do that, but they don't have anything that's close by. Most of their stuff is in New York, some Connecticut, North Jersey type stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I could follow up more on that, but I didn't know that that was going to.
Did you call any of these references by any chance from Interstate?
I did.
You did?
I did.
You did?
I called as many references as I could on here. Not everybody was in, not everybody got back to me.
They had only been with Jenkintown for a little under a year, you said?
Yeah.
All right, what about the Springfield area school district? Did you
Springfield
know
said that
anything there?
there's, let's see, Springfield said, there are about 800 students with a cafe and a gym and open space. It says the response to any issues arise, get do a decent job in cleaning services, well supervised, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, basically people say either they're happy with them or they're not happy with them. And I said, I mean, everybody I called here said they were happy with the people, but I guess that's why they use me as references. I mean, I wouldn't put down somebody as a reference who's going to tell me that they were terrible. So I expected that.
I'm surprised, I called some references before, and it's not always positive.
Yeah.
I can't believe you put me down as a reference. Let me tell you.
So, there's other, like, I mean, I saw, you know, Clean Tech, I mean, look at Clean Tech does some heavy hitters. They do the Museum of Art.
Yeah.
So, I called to the guy at the Museum of Art, he said they do a good job. But they've been with them for a while. So, there's a number of different things to consider, obviously price, the size of the company, you know, how well it can be staffed, turnover, those kinds of things, what they pay their people. These are all different things that, you know, you might want to consider, or you may not.
How's
So I have,
Aramark doing? Looking pretty good, isn't it? Aramark?
yeah, so here's, let me tell you, if someone called me and asked me for my reference on Aramark, what I would say to them is, I'm very happy with them, okay? They've been responsive to us, we have a good crew, consistent crew, they've been here a long time. We've had no problems with theft or break-ins or any stuff like that. They were with us all few people here remember what construction was like, and they busted their hump. I remember they were here for us the day before we opened. I threw everybody out at 7 o'clock at night. They would have worked till 12 if I left them, so I threw everybody out. But again, I've had good relations with the administration so far. But, you know, as with any of these companies, with big companies, we've had a couple different account reps with Aramark. So with a big company, you're gonna have it. They, you know, every couple of years, the account reps change. Small company, you may get an account rep, you may have him for 5, 6, 7 years. So there's all those different things.
What are we paying for Aramark right now? Forgive me, I'm so sorry. You can go first.
So I was gonna say, the Airmark one down there in the bottom, number 6.
Yeah.
Did they talk about lowering the price at all, or no? Since it's been, or no, I guess not. Things like that.
Well,
Because since
last time we had the meeting, you said, take this thing and send it out to bid again.
Mhm.
That's what I did. Okay, so I got all the information, I went through and redid the entire building. I looked at the entire building as it was now, put all that matrix together, sent everything out, sent it past council. Council looked at it before we sent it out, and then this is what we got back. So like I said, it all depends on how you want to look at it. Everybody looks at it different ways, and there is no bad way, or right way or wrong way to look at it. Okay?
So you said that, you know, normally, typically if you put down a reference, then they're gonna give you a good recommendation, or you wouldn't put them down. But I think if you're doing poor work, you probably are limiting the people that you can put down, right?
Yeah.
So I think the fact that they can put people down and that those people are recommending them, they must be doing something right, or
Yeah.
these people wouldn't be recommending them, right?
And it always tell you, look, there's some people in there, there's one company in there, I don't even know who it is. I talked to them, they've only been in business 2 years. Okay? Now, the two partners had been in the business for a long time, but the company's only been in business for a couple of years. They don't, and they haven't done a lot of schools. I don't know if that's a big deal or not. That makes a big difference to people.
Do you know which one that was or not?
It's, you say. No, I didn't put that, I don't think I put that information down here. I don't have it. I don't have that specific. Like a part. So. I don't know if there's any other questions?
How much are we paying for Aramark right now?
I don't have that,
Please spitball me a number, like 1.5 or something?
it's probably a little under what we're, I think they increased our price by 2%.
Paying them $13,954 a month.
Okay.
How important is the price in this country?
Oh, it's up to you, it's up to you.
How many we talking? 10% difference?
Well, I mean,
It's 90 grand.
well, from your lowest to your highest is considerable.
10%. I'm hard pressed to pick a group that didn't fill out the RFP the right way, like number 1 and number 4,
Yeah.
okay? I'm also trying to figure out what's a $90,000 difference between 2 and 6.
Yeah.
Right? If you gave them a list that's 20 pages long or whatever it is, and said bid on this, and both of them bid on that, what's the difference between 162,000 and 137? And the number 2 is a local operation. I mean, I'm just trying to move this thing along since we're already behind time here, but I don't know what the action is that we're supposed to come out of this meeting with.
And if you look at the pay rate, what they're paying their people, there's not a big
Right, no, I-
discrepancy. There's a range in there, some are a little bit higher than others, but it's pretty tight.
So who would the administration be recommending to move forward? Are you recommending it to continue with Aramark?
Are you asking my recommendation?
Yes.
I'm not speaking for the administration, you're asking my.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm happy with Aramark, okay? I think that to go through with Aramark, would be, as you're coming up, you go into the switch over in the summertime when things have to get done and you really gotta get in there and make clean everything from, it would be disruptive, it can be done, but the fact that I'm not gonna be here this summer, so that adds another layer of complexity to it. So, if you bring a new company in, if you have a new facilities manager coming in, plus a lot of work that has to be done, and other things too, it could be a lot of extra work that you may not wanna do right now. So this is a 3-year contract, you can always go back and look at it again in 3 years.
Right, and something that made me comfortable with Aramark is that we've had the same group of people the whole time, except one gentleman who retired. We've never had any type of issue with them.
But did we ask all those questions from the people that you talked to from Interstate? Did you ask them, have you had consistent people the entire time?
Well,
So they said they
well-
had a positive recommendation, but.
Well, you're, I think, like, that's like saying, you know, how did your stock do last year? That's fine, that doesn't mean this year. Just because they have a consistent
No,
crew.
you have a
such and
high
such.
turnover rate.
I did not ask a turnover rate for everybody. I did not ask that.
So I'm just saying, it's difficult to make a decision saying we want this company because they have a low turnover rate, but we don't have any idea what the turnover rate is of a company that's $30,000 less. So I would want to know
Well,
that before I made a decision saying
Okay.
about turnover rate.
That's one of the things, on some of these, I was trying to anticipate what your questions were gonna be. If you have specific questions and things you need me to ask, please make a list so I can go out and I ask them, because if we keep coming back and we have new questions, then I'll have to go back again. But unless I have these questions to ask, and I don't know, like I said, I tried to anticipate some, like what do they pay their people, those kinds of things, but other than that, I don't know what it is, what the criteria is that you want that you're going to judge by. You tell me and I'll give the information if I possibly can.
Well, I'm definitely interested in number 2 because of that big price difference between 2 and 6. So I would like to know the turnover rate. I would like to know, like, are we talking like, are they saying they're gonna operate with less people than what the Aramark? I mean, is that what their consistency is? Like, I mean, that's a huge difference. And, I mean, they're also local.
Well, we don't,
And it says, and their price stays the same for all 3 years. If you look at Aramark, it's going up every year.
we don't do is we don't tell them ways and means. I don't tell them how to do it. I don't tell them to put one person in here or 30 people in here.
I don't think she's telling you to
Not
tell
that
them
way.
that. She's asking that information.
Yeah, like how are they getting to 137 versus the 162? Like, is it less people?
I
Like,
think what Jeff was saying too is it's a national company, so there's a lot more overhead probably for Aramark than there is for the smaller company.
It's huge. Scale too. Yeah.
There's a lot more overhead with the bigger company.
Now, okay, if I'm going to ask somebody what's your turnover rate, that in itself is not a question. You have to give them parameters. What's your turnover rate over your entire company over the last 10 years? What's the turnover rate? There has to
Since
be.
you've used this company, because you're calling a reference, right? Are you asking references then, or are you asking?
Oh, you want me to go around and call the references and ask them that?
Well, when you call references, don't you have a consistent list of questions that you ask all of the references so that you can compare them?
I called them and asked them, I didn't have that, and to tell you the truth is, probably when I go back and call these people, half of them I'm not going to get in touch with them, and then half of them are not going to call me back. Okay? For the references. I'll get through ones I can. If you want me to go back and ask the turnover rate for if I call the references back and find out what the turnover rate is for those particular companies since they've been there, that's the question.
yeah, I mean, to see like, yeah, I mean, is there a high turnover rate? Is it gonna be the same people? Like,
My question then is, even if they do have a higher turnover rate, if they're satisfied with the company, does it make a difference?
How about just like a group email out with whatever questions that we come up with, that way they can all respond, and not worry about phone calls and who's in and who's not there. That could be an easier way to get a hold of the group, because everybody has email addresses on the reference, but.
Yeah, you can send a consistent list of questions. And then I guess, whatever the reason we're talking about turnover rate is because you brought that, so I would be looking at what is the criteria that you use to judge how good these companies are? And those are the questions that I would ask every one of these references, so that it's consistent, so that you're comparing apples to apples. And then I think that's a great suggestion, you send that out through the email, and then you see what responses you get, and you're asking the same questions to all of the people.
Okay, so your question is, what, do you want to know what the turnover rate is?
My question is, whatever criteria you would use to compare these companies, ask them in the form of questions to all of these people. What would you wanna know if you were hiring this company? You know, what is the main criteria that you think should affect our decision as far as which company we should choose? Because what I hear you saying is turnover rate is a big deal to you.
Turnover rate is a factor in the fact that, but it doesn't, if they're turnovering people, you know, every 6 months or something like that, and they're replacing with good people in the management there, and it doesn't affect the product, it doesn't make a difference, okay? Like I said, ways and means is not something, I don't tell them how to clean, I don't tell them how many people to put into their staff, I don't do any of that, that's up to them. If they think they can do it with 3 people and do the job, that's great. If they need 6 people, then it's 6 people, it's up to them. The question is whether or not they meet the criteria.
So whatever questions you ask when you call in these references, why don't you start there then, I guess?
Well, I think maybe we could, if you have a specific question you want answered, always submit them to Jeff, and then he'll make up a template, and you can give them to Joe, Mr. Murphy, and we can go from there.
I don't know if it's worth to go through these companies that are $4,000 difference from what we're paying now. Maybe it would be worth it with the one that's, you know, the interstate maintenance company, which is $25,000. Because you're satisfied with our amount. I don't know whether it's worth to go out on the limb with someone else for $4,000 savings. So I'm thinking if you just get the information from interstate maintenance.
I almost agree with him. I mean, the only people I'm really looking at is Aramark, because you're comfortable with them, you know what we're paying, you know it's pretty close to what it is now.
They have a history here.
I am inclined as to know why the price difference is so large. Are they just trying to monkey paw to get us in for
They're
year 4,
lowballing.
5, and 6? They're lowballing. I mean, hey, they got a bunch of good clients, you know? These are really good names that they have. Maybe they're just trying to build their book of business, and that's fine. I just want to know that. That's what the reason is.
Or maybe they want to pay
Okay,
the
but
people
I
more
don't-
money to retain
What's
them.
that?
Or maybe they want to pay the people more an hour to, since they're one of the lowest on there, to retain them.
I did notice, but they had $14, $15, right?
Yeah.
So they're, you know, at the high end.
So,
Yeah, but that's only for the hours over what,
No, that's what the front matrix, this matrix that Gail has, that there is what they'll charge us. So if we ask for extra work, that's what they charge us. The second paper is what they're gonna pay their employees.
right?
See, that's why I wanted to say you knew. Because I saw this discrepancy too, and I thought, well, how come there's such a big difference? I'm thinking, well, maybe these guys are paying, you know, maybe they're paying some of their people, you know, $17, $18 an hour. Maybe somebody's paying a minimum wage. So I asked that question, and found out they all came in pretty much, you know, they're all in
Surprisingly,
there.
they're all in the same
Yeah,
area.
they're all in the same area.
So the first one, the second one, and the fourth one are the ones that are, have, you know, a worthwhile cost difference, right? Because the other ones are.
Not the fourth one.
But the first one, I think what I hear people saying is because they didn't put the number, because they didn't give you the annual number of other directions you want to go or not. And then the fourth one, because they have partial insurance, is that the reason they want to
Yeah.
eliminate them?
Yeah, because
And
they only
they
do
also
one.
had a different schedule.
Botch.
And that's the one that had over.
Okay, so I don't think it's worth investigating the one that's only $4,000 more or the one that's only $9,000 more. Because they're satisfied. I think it's worth investigating interstate maintenance,
Yeah.
and that's it.
I subscribe.
I mean, we can go on forever. Investigate interstate maintenance and see why the difference is so, you know, what's the problem, or what's the difference? Because I don't think you change anything for $4,000 difference, or $6,000.
So do we want to send that list of questions just to Interstate and get the answers to those questions?
Yes.
I'm okay with that.
Just for those.
That's what I think.
Or do you want to do another couple?
No, are we sending it, I'm still confused, are we sending it to the references, or are we sending it to the company?
Maybe we
Or are we
do
sending it to Jeff?
Let's do both.
We're sending it to Jeff.
We're sending it to Jeff.
And Jeff's gonna answer them. I'm confused now, I really am. Okay, so we're sending it to Jeff, you'll figure out, all right, good.
Yeah. I just wanna make sure that,
Wow.
there's like 4 different people here that have different concepts of what it is. I wanna make sure that, I'm
I agree with
I'm not
Robert.
exactly sure.
I agree with Robert that we do further investigation on 2 and 6.
Yeah.
All right.
How we do that investigation, I haven't figured that
Well,
out yet.
investigation on
2 and 6 are the ones we're gonna
You've
investigate.
investigated them, you've worked on them for how many years?
That's what I'm saying, I can investigate
I would
Aramark,
agree
but
with
I
you.
don't know what, should
No,
I
I
call
think
other
you
people around
investigate
and
it.
say, what do you think about Aramark?
We know what we got.
Yeah.
We wanna know, we want you to ask Interstate, why are you so
Yeah.
much cheaper? How can you
Oh,
justify
well,
that?
I don't know if you.
I don't know if that, I don't know if
Say
that's.
that.
No, they're gonna give you.
I think if you're talking to
You're
the
just doing
references,
the
you would
one.
ask, are the projects finishing on time? Because there's a couple schools there, and with the school, you guys have deadlines.
Well, they're not projects, this is ongoing, this is a service. It's ongoing.
Right, but you said there's a big.
What the list of questions?
The friends.
Well, in the summertime, you do.
All right, so we're gonna send our list of questions to Jeff, and Jeff's gonna take care of it, right?
Right.
And
All right.
the cookies are awesome.
Right.
There's not gonna be any.
We make
Just
sure
have to
that
say
you
that they are good.
have a list of questions by a certain day, so I know that after a certain day, there's not many more questions. So-
Meeting in May,
So don't have to-
So by the, about by.
Next Thursday.
Right.
By next week, the end of next week?
Next Thursday, okay.
End of next week?
Close the business Thursday or close the business Friday?
Thursday,
Let's say
Thursday.
Friday.
that
Because you'll
was-
get confused, Jeff, and when people send you stuff and send you Friday morning, you'll be like, where'd this come from?
Okay, and just so I understand,
Thursday, 11:15
these
minutes.
questions,
noon.
I'm trying to help you out here.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
am I interrogating the company, or am I interrogating the
No,
No,
reference?
he's taking care of
I'll
it.
take care of everything after this. I'll direct you in the right road.
Thank you, Jeff.
The 26th by.
26th by noon.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Murphy. Okay. All right, so any more comments, questions concerning the facilities meeting? Okay.